good melodies from the 40s. Please welcome the Latin Girls.
Sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing. Ooh, wow. Now you're singing with a swing. Sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing. Ooh, wow. Now you're singing with a swing. When the music goes around, everybody goes to town. But here's something you should know. Oh, my baby, ho, ho, ho. Sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing. Ooh, wow. Now you're singing with a swing. Swing, 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 swing. Listen to the trumpet swing. Blow, 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 blow. Listen to the trumpets go. When the music goes around, everybody goes to town. But here's something you should know. Oh, ho, baby, ho, ho, ho. Sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing. Woo, wow, everybody go. Sing, sing, sing. Everybody start to sing. Ooh, wow. Now you're singing with a swing. Swing, 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 swing. Everybody start to swing. Ooh, wow. Now you're singing while you sing. When the music goes around, oh, everybody goes to town. Just relax and take it slow. Sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing, start singing. Keep swinging. Now you're singing with a swing.
Thank you and welcome back, everybody. We are the Bloopers and we're going to carry on with some 1940s classics from the Andrews Sisters. And we are heading somewhere tropical now for some rum and Coca-Cola.
They make you feel so very glad. Calypso, sing and make us cry. Guarantee you one real good fine time drinking rum and Coca-Cola. Go down Point Cuba, both mother and daughter, working for the Yankee dollar.
It's a fact, man, it's a fact.
If a Yankee comes to Trinidad, they got the young girls all going mad. Young girls say they treat them nice, make Trinidad like paradise, drinking rum and Coca-Cola. Go down Point Cuba, both mother and daughter, working for the Yankee dollar.
You vex me, man, you vex me.
Chicken, chick, Harrington, Mullen's hot. Native girls all dance and smile. Help soldiers celebrate his leave.
Makes every day like New Year's Eve.
Drinking rum and Coca-Cola. Go down Point Cuba, both mother and daughter, working for the Yankee dollar. For real. Out on Manzanella Beach, GI romance at Native Beach. All night long they tropic love. The next day sitting hot sun and full of drinking rum and Coca-Cola. Go down Point Cuba, both mother and daughter, working for the Yankee dollar. Rum and Coca-Cola. Rum off our final set with this next one. It's not the Andrews Sisters, it's by Glenn Miller, and it's In the Mood. So let's see you dancing to this one. What you doing tonight? I hope you're in the mood because I'm feeling just right. Now's about a corner with a table for two, where the music's mellow and some gay rendezvous. There's a gentleman with a blue attitude. You've got to do some dancing to get in the mood. What you call it, that's a tiny idea. Some swing the deal would be good to my ear. Everybody must agree the dancing has charm. If you have a certain one you love in your arms, you will be a sweet interlude. I'll build her up and that will put me in the mood. In the mood. Let's say I got it. In the mood. The evil spotted. In the mood. I wanna hide it. Be alive and get the drive. You got to learn how. And like a heifer. I dance a heifer. Step, step, step. Step like a stepper. Am I getting hungry? We're in the mood now. What you call them, all you need was fun. You can see the wonders that the deceiving has done. Your words are heavy till they hardly can move. Now the light is fearless and you're right in the groove. You are only hungry for some musical food. You're positively, absolutely in the mood. Sister, what you call them, I'm a day to you. It goes to show what good girls can do. Never felt so happy and so fully alive. Since the jam and jumping is a powerful jive. My heart's full of rhythm and I'm in the mood. In the mood, that's it, 'cause I got it and I'm in the mood. Your ear will start when you're in the mood. I got it, you got it bad. Be like a death and try to get to the high. You're a heifer like a heifer for life. And your heart is a differential. You step stepping like a stepper from a gig. And now we're hungry.
This is the BBC National Service. The time is now 12:30 as we take you over to a factory canteen somewhere in England for today's edition of Workers' Playtime. Our first artiste today is no stranger to all you hobby doctors out there. It's the Cavalier of Song, Donald Pearce.
There's nothing left for me of days that used to be. There That's where I fell in love with you.
Donald Pierce. Next, direct from his latest West End success, please give a warm welcome to the master, Mr. Noel Coward.
Good afternoon, Lytham. As I was approaching Lytham, I was going through passport control. And they said to me, "Do you have anything to declare?" To which I replied, "Only my genius." After which I received a very vigorous and invasive body search. I'm going in tomorrow, first thing, for hopefully more of the same. You know, during the air raid, it's very dangerous in London, and one has to take shelter in the air raid shelter. And I went into an air raid shelter to wait until the all clear. And I went to a compartment, and a young couple can only be described as trysting. I said, "Excuse me, what on earth are you doing?" They said, "We're practicing the polka." Really? Very unlikely. I moved along to the next compartment where another couple were in the act of coupling. I said, "What on earth are you doing?" And they replied, "We're practicing the samba." Equally unlikely. I proceeded to the final compartment, and another couple were in the middle of it. I thought, "This is disgraceful." I said, "I suppose you're doing the bossa nova." And they replied, "No, no, I'm doing the bossa fava." Disgraceful. I should like to sing you a song that I wrote very long ago and far away. The song is called Mad Dogs and Englishmen. Thank you. Now, in tropical climes, there are certain times of day when all the citizens retire to take their clothes off and perspire. It's one of those rules the greatest fools obey, because the sun is far too sultry and one must avoid the ultraviolet ray. Ho! A pop-a-licka-pop-a-licka-pop-a-licka-poo. That's natives, if you're interested. Dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-do the native grieve when the white men leave their huts, because they're obviously, definitely nuts. No, mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. The Japanese don't care to. Chinese wouldn't dare to. The Hindus and Argentines sleep firmly from 12 to 1. But Englishmen detest a siesta. You know, in the Philippines they have lovely screens to protect you from the glare. In the Malay states there are hats-like plates that the Britishers won't wear. At 12 noon the natives swoon and no further work is done. But mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. Actually ex-army, but it's not to tell. It was such surprise for the eastern eyes to see. But though the English are effete, they're quite impervious to heat. When the white man rides, every native hides in glee, because the simple creatures are hoping will impale his soul and toupee on a tree. Oh, have same natives pay no attention. Dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-dig-a. It seems such a shame when the English claim the earth that they give rise to such hilarity and mirth. No, mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. The smallest Malay rabbit deplores this foolish habit. In Hong Kong they strike a gong and fire off a noonday gun to reprimand each inmate who was in late. In the mangrove swamp where the python romp, there is peace from 12 till 2. Even caribous fly around as news, for there's nothing else to do. In Bangkok at 12 o'clock they foam with the mouth and run. But mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. Mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. The toughest Burmese bandit can never understand it. In Rangoon the heat of noon is just what the natives shun. They put their scotch and ride down and lie down in the jungle town where the sun gets down to the rage of man and beast. The English god with the English sound merely gets a bit more creased. In Bengal to move at all is seldom if ever done. The mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday, 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 out in the midday sun.
Thank you, Noel Carr. And now, just back from entertaining our troops worldwide, it's the lassie from Lancashire herself, our Gracie, Gracie Fields.
Sing as we go and let the world go by, singing a song we march on the highway, saying goodbye to sorrow, there's always tomorrow, every day. Sing as we go, although the skies are gray, like a king you've got to sing creation, song is one thing life worthwhile, so sing as we go on. Sally, Sally, don't ever wander away from the alley-cat tree. Sally, Sally, marry me, Sally, and happy forever I'll be. When skies are blue, you're beguiling, and when they're gray, you're still smiling, smiling. Sally, Sally, right off our alley, you're more than your home to me.
Ah, Gracie, always a pleasure. Now, taking a break from leading his Georgians, next up is Britain's ace trumpet star, Nat Gonella.
Once in a while, will you dream of the moments I shared with you? Moments before we two drifted apart. In love's smoldering ember, one spark may remain. If love still can remember, the spark may burn again. I know that I'll be contented with yesterday's memory, knowing you think of me once in a while. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that my heart and mind embraces all day through. In that small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, a chestnut tree, a wishing well. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, and I'll be seeing you.
That was really lovely, Miss Anne Shelton. Yet another West End star comes next, known as Mr. Sophistication. Of course, it has to be Jack Buchanan.
Lovely to see you all here. Good afternoon, welcome to you all. Now, every nation in creation has its favorite drink. France is famous for its wine, its beer in Germany, and Turkey has its coffee and they serve it blacker than ink. Russians go for vodka, but England loves its tea. Oh, the factory made them roaring, where the boomalaya wheels, but let us tell you roar when the clock strikes 4. Oh, a lawyer in the courtroom, in the middle of an Alabama plea, has to stop and help applaud when the clock strikes 4. It's a very good English custom that the weather be cold or hot, if you need a little pickup, you'll find a little teacup will always hit the spot. You remember Cleopatra had a date with Mark Antony at 3. When he came an hour late, said you'll have to wait. And the golfer may be golfing, but is just about to make a hole at 3. But it always gets them sore when they shout out 4. Yeah, they may be playing football, and the crowd is yelling, kill the referee. But no matter what the score, when the clock strikes 4, it's a very good English custom and a stimulant for the brain. If you feel a little weary, a couple make you cheery. It's cheaper than champagne. Now I know just my friend Schubert didn't finish his unfinished symphony. He might have been more, but the clock struck 4 and everything stops for tea.
Stops for tea, just as everyone stops to listen to our final artist today. A warm welcome to the Force's sweetheart, the one and only Miss Vera Lynn.
like wedding rings that free hearts will see when the lights gone again all over the world. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see. There'll be love and laughter and peace ever after tomorrow when the world is free. The shepherd will tend his sheep, the valley will bloom again, and Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies wipe the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw before, I was singing this song. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
The marvelous Vera Lynn, who brings today's show to a close. So from all of us here, it's good luck, everybody, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow for another edition of Workers' Playtime.
Oh, great day, those old radio stars, wasn't it, eh? One after the other. We didn't call it radio, did we, in those days? What did we call it? What? Wireless, you're right, yeah. Radio used to come through the wireless, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah, remember those days? We had one at home. It was like a polished cabinet, like a piece of furniture, wasn't it? Yeah. With a brass grill across the top and an orange dial. All these names on it, like Athlone, Hilversum, Luxembourg, Cleckheaton, and all these fabulous catchphrases used to come out. Remember the old catchphrases? What was the most famous one? The day war. You're not that old, sure. What about this one? Can I do you now, sir? Theresa May, are you sure? Oh yeah, we had one at home, a great big wire. And when he went near it, your dad said, don't touch that wire, it's the aerial, don't touch it. Don't touch that wire, it's the earth. Don't touch that. Don't touch that wire, it's the speaker wire, don't touch that. And don't touch that wire, it's the mains, don't touch that wire. Dad, yeah, if it's called wireless, why is it covered in wires? Ah, those were the days, yeah. We had a little thing, we didn't have all these iPods and P-pods, whatever they're called nowadays. We didn't have any of them. We didn't have a tablet or something you took with a glass of water, wasn't it, in those days, eh? Remember those days? A PC was a police constable, wasn't it? Yeah? And a keyboard was something on your piano, wasn't it? A mouse is something you set traps for. Logging on meant putting more wood on the fire. Scrolling, they say scrolling. That was a song by Flanagan and Arden when I was a kid. Scrolling, just scrolling. And what do they say now? Surfing the net. That meant your mother was going to wash the curtains. They've altered the whole language. It's all different. What do they say now? /. Well, that meant something different. Remember those days? Yeah. Yeah, we had all of that stuff. If you wanted to carry music around with it, you had what you call a portable gramophone. A wind-up portable gramophone. Remember those? Yeah, my grandmother had one of those, yeah. She used to take it with her when she went hop picking in Great Eccleston. And she... It's true. And she'd sit in the field on a Sunday morning with this wind-up gramophone, smoking pot, and she's... a bit of snorting, and she played this wind-up gramophone. It only had one record. I think he was a German U-boat commander called Richard Tower. And she used to play this one record every morning, and it sounded something like this.
I think you're all right.
We are in love with you, my heart tonight. And we are always true, my heart tonight. When you are far away, far away, far away, far away, far away, far away, far away. And the love is true. This is our when I'm with you, I know that love is blind and fresh and blue. It's hard to wait a minute. Darling, if you answer your hey! It's all gone, isn't it? It's all gone. What else can I tell you about? Oh, just come back from the Far East. Yeah. Oh, Great Yarmouth, as we call it round here. Anybody been there, Great Yarmouth? Yes. One or two of you? Yeah. Great, isn't it? In case you haven't been there, I'll tell you how to get there. You go out of this door there, and you follow that road down there. You keep going down the A6. You get to Walskirk, turn left. You want the A57. You go through Manchester. You go through Sheffield. You want to get on the M1, and then the A1, and then you look for, come off at Newark, and then you get the A17, past Sleaford, and you keep going past King's Lynn. Don't go through it. Go past King's Lynn. You'll never get there. And you go over this Sutton Suspension Bridge. And in a matter of 2 or 3 days, you're in Yarmouth. Lots to do in Yarmouth, isn't there? Can't think of anything, but I'm sure. Oh! They've got a tower, haven't they? They've got a tower, yeah. You could go up the tower and look down at the promenade. Or, you could go on the promenade and look up at the tower. I tell you what it's good for, though, Yarmouth, seriously. It's very good for rheumatism. Well, I was there 3 days, I definitely caught it. Oh, I did. Woke up yesterday morning, I was all stiff down this side. Oh, dear. Woke up this morning, I was all stiff down that side. Oh, dear. Can't wait till tomorrow. That's how I had a look. That's how I had an examination. So anyway, I found the walk-in surgery, you know, in Yarmouth, and I said I'd like to see the doctor. Now, you can't get to see the doctor straight away, can you? You've got to go past a person called the receptionist. Have you seen them? They keep them in a cage. There's a sign over the top. Do not feed the receptionist. I've got these slats, like plastic slats, knocked on it. What do you want? I said, I'd like to see the doctor, please. She said, the doctor's busy. Well, I think that's a good sign, don't you? No, it means he's a good doctor. He's not waiting for the phone to ring, he's a good doctor.
I said, well, I'd like to see him. He said, you have to make an appointment. I said, all right, then I'll make an appointment. Just a minute, scroll down to you. Just a minute, yeah, oh, here you are, yes. Put you in, yes. 3 weeks on Friday. 3 weeks on Friday? 3 weeks on Friday, 2 o'clock. I said, 3 weeks on Friday? I could be dead. See, if you are, would you mind phoning in? Anyway, he said, take this look. I said, I'll wait. All right, then go see the others. So you sit in this waiting room with all these people, and you know there's something wrong with them, don't you? I thought I could go out here with 2 more diseases than I came in with. Anyway, I sat down next to this bus driver with a black eye. He didn't have a black eye when he came in, but he tried to jump the queue. Eventually, you get to see the doctor, don't you? What's the matter with you then? I said, well, hoping you'd tell me that. I said, I need an examination. How do I stand? He said, it's a miracle. Don't mess about. Have a look at me. I said, okay then. Have you got any symptoms? I said, no. I've got a few Top Cats and Flintstones and things like that. Huckleberry Hound. He said, no, not Simpsons, symptoms. Have you got hot and cold runny flushes? I said, I have. Do you get dizziness? I said, I do. Weak in the knees? I said, I do. He said, I get that. I wonder what it is. Anything else? I said, yes, I'm given to bouts of kleptomania. Oh, what? Kleptomania. I inadvertently keep pinching things. Oh, he said that he'd give you something for that. These blue pills. I said, will they cure me of kleptomania? He said, they should. They should. But in case they don't, could you get me flat screen TV from Argos? Anyway, he said, I'll give you an examination. Go behind that screen, take all your clothes off. So I did that. I said, where shall I put my clothes? He said, here, on top of mine. Never been out dancing, hasn't it? He said, right, walk over to that window. Yes, stick your tongue out. I said, what for? He said, I can't stand the people who live next door. Let's have a look at you, yes. Yeah. Then this nurse came in. Yeah, looked me up and down. Looked me up and down. Went into the next room, had a laugh, came back in again. I said, don't you laugh at this, it may be pre-decimal, this. Pre-national health, actually. I said, it may be pre-decimal. This body is dynamite! Ha ha! She said, it's only got a short fuse, hasn't it? He said, all right then, let's see, what is really the matter with you? I said, when I press there, it hurts. When I press there, it hurts. When I press there, it really hurts. What do you think it is? He said, it sounds to me like you have a broken finger. I said, I'd like a second opinion. He said, well, you're ugly as well, aren't you? Anyway, he said, I said, I want somebody to make me sweat. So he signed me off. He said, go behind the screen, get your clothes on. So I went behind the screen, will you believe it? Went behind the screen, there was another fellow with another stitch on. I said, it's a bit strange, this doctor, isn't it? I said, why? I said, because I came in here with a broken finger, I had to take all my clothes off. He said, you're lucky. I only came in to read the gas meter. Anyway, I got dressed. I thought, I know what's good for you. Those saunas, they're quite good. I found one in the middle of Yarmouth, with all the tiles around it, you know, little room with all the tiles around it, full of steam, could hardly see, took my clothes off again, sat down on this slab. When the steam cleared, I was in the chip shop. Fella came in with a trout round his neck. He said to the fella, do you make fish cakes? He said, I make fish cakes. He said, can you make one for him? It's his birthday. I know I've said that one before. I'm just wondering if you're paying attention. It's great to be here in Lytham, isn't it? Lytham. You know, people around here, if they go away for a holiday and they tell people where they're from, I live on the Fylde. Oh really? Blackpool? Lytham, actually. I say that, Lytham actually. You can look on the map, there is not a place called Lytham actually. It's Lytham, very posh in Lytham. You know, they have the big issue delivered. Take the fish and chips home in violin cases. Yeah. Pick the noses with cocktail sticks. They've got pubs called the Porsche and Horses. They play these old pub games, not shove halfpenny, shove access. And if they play bingo, they get a house. Not house, no, maisonette. Anyway, this posh rich fella from Lytham, decided he wanted a new car, so went all the way down to Birmingham to the NEC, that's the National Exhibition Centre, where they were having a car fair, you see, selling new cars. He said to the fellow, I said, I want a brand new car. He said, I want a brand new car. Something in the sports car. I've had them all. I've had hatchbacks, hunchbacks. I've had 4-track, 8-track, multi-track. I've had them all. I want something different in a sports car. The salesman said, well, that's a nice range over there. Oh, you see, we've got some nice cars over there. So just like ordinary sports cars. Oh, he said, now these are different. It's a talk like that down there, you know. These are different, these are voice-activated cars. He said, do what? Voice-activated. You speak to the car and it obeys your commands. He said, driving around, talking to my car, people think, well, what about that one in the corner? Well, the red one, yeah, what's that do? You actually swear at the car and it obeys all your... It drives itself. You swear at it. Oh, he said, you want to try it? It's a great combat for road rage. So they pushed it out into the street. He sat next to the salesman. The salesman leant forward, no steering wheel, just a grill. He leant forward and he said, bloody hell, and the car set off. Got to the end of the street, he said, boom, car stopped. He said, I don't believe my ears. Do you want to have a go at it? We'll change the seats. So anyway, they swapped seats and he leant forward. Bloody hell, car set off, got back to the showroom, boom, car stopped. He said, this is for me. Definitely, this is the car for me. So he bought it and he took it on holiday. He was bloody hell and bumming it all over Europe. Fantastic. He thought, well, I'm only on the flat here, you know, I'm in Holland. I wonder what it's like going uphill. I'll take it to those Pyrenees mountains in Spain. So he took it down to the Pyrenees mountains and he found the biggest, highest mountain range he could possibly find. He thought, right, we'll give it a go. Bloody hell, car set off, up the mountain path, no trouble at all. Right around the mountain it went, right to the very top, up to the highest plateau. See, this is far enough, boom, car stopped, he looked around, what a fantastic view. What a brilliant vista, what a fantastic car. Best 85,000 quid's worth I've ever spent is this. Oh, see how you are going downhill now, bloody hell, car set off, no problem whatsoever. Going down 15, 20 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour, he thinks that's fast enough, boom, car kept going, 30 miles an hour. He said, boom, 35 miles an hour, boom, car at 40 miles an hour, boom, car kept going faster, 50 miles an hour. It's time to panic. He could see a 1,000-foot drop coming up. He started to yell at the top of his voice. Boom! Well, the car skidded to a halt 6 feet away from the edge of this 1,000-foot drop. He said, bloody. You see, when he said that, the car shot forward. Anyway, going back to the days of the old radio, they always had these great dance bands. Remember these dance bands? You remember the dance bands? Henry Hall and his brother Civic. Remember him? Remember them? Yeah. Ambrose and his Cream Grice Orchestra. Remember him? And the Irish band, Edmund O'Ross. Remember all those? Remember those lads in your first grown-up suit? Remember your first grown-up suit? Weaver to wearer. Was it 50-shilling tailor? 16 years of age. And you couldn't wait to get into a hip joint. Ha ha! Now we're waiting for a hip joint. How tells it? Word of advice, if you get a plastic hip, for God's sake, don't stand next to the fire. Anyway, all these dance bands, they all had strong brass sections. That's what I'm getting at. You had the trumpets on one side and the trombones on the other. The trumpets would play a phrase and then the trombones would answer it, you see. I'm telling you about this, I can show you better. If you imagine that this over here... This over here represents the entire trumpet section on this side, and this over here, you see, this over here, I should be paid by the mile, shouldn't I? This over here represents, sorry Mike, this over here represents the whole of the trombone section. I'll give you my impression of the brass section of a big old dance band. You couldn't care less, could you? I've practiced for weeks to do this. I have. And I'm going to use both lips today as well. There you are. Now here it is, the great flag waver of the big band days. It's called the Bugle Call Rag. Here we go. This is absolutely stupid. No, it is. Surely, all this for a lousy 5,000 quid a night is stupid. It's the biggest laugh I've got. No, I shouldn't be doing this at my age. I've just turned 37. I heard that. I bet he was 73 before he turned it. I heard that. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been a super audience and are very hard to please. You've been a great audience. I wish I had a better act, but I've got to go now. Oh, I've got to go now? Why? I've got another job in April 2020. Before I go, I'd like to leave you with a very serious thought. Have you ever wondered why it is that people who snore always fall asleep first? Have you ever wondered why, when the doorbell rings, why does the dog think it's for him? Why do they issue crash helmets to kamikaze pilots? What's the point of that? And why? Why do supermarket trolleys never go in the direction you're pushing them? Is it the same here? They don't, do they? You push them forwards, they go sideways, don't they? You push them sideways, they go forwards, never go in the direction you're pushing them. Yet you go out into the car park, there's a 14-year-old lad, and he's got 100 in a straight line. And you can push them right through the centre doors. What's that, progressive education? What is it? Yeah, listen, yeah. Speaking of supermarkets, yeah, listen. If Allbrand keeps you avuncular, no, what's the word? Adjacent. No. What's the word? Allbrand keeps... what? Oh, thank you very much, yeah. Voice of experience. Well, if Allbrand really does keep you... why don't they give it to bus drivers? Now it's your turn to entertain us. If you look in your programmes, you'll find a lot of words to a lot of songs. So join us as we go round the British Isles in song. I've travelled the British Isles and I've seen a lot of places.
And as we know, the saying goes that home is where the heart is.
And we all know that someday we'll come back to say I belong to Glasgow, dear old Glasgow town. There's something the matter with Glasgow now. It's going round and round. I'm only a common old working chap, as anyone here can see. When I
Appreciation with two guys we couldn't possibly do without, and that's our wonderful musicians, Mr. Stephen Clark and Mr. John Roscoe. Also, I'd like to say a very sincere thank you to a lovely crew here on Sound and Lights. We've got Stuart, and of course we've got the boys on the follow spots, Ian and Chris, and our lovely Jackie in the corner, and all the lovely front of house staff. Would you give them all a great big round of applause? Please go away and tell all your friends, because we are back here on October the 10th and we'd love to see them. On behalf of our producer, Miss Beryl Johnson, thank you for sharing your afternoon with us, and we hope it won't be too long until we'll meet again.